Alright, you guys, we finally got Power Rangers Dino Fury Episode 9 review. Let's get it. Power Rangers Dino Fury Episode 9 review. Let's go. So the episode opens up with the Rangers camping, and we get a quick nod to Javi eating out all the marshmallows before the Rangers ate them. Before they even got to make s'mores. Ollie then shows the Rangers some inventions that he made called the retractable walking pole, and then Ollie shows shoes start beeping, and we also find out Ollie made something called battery boots, and they are fully charged, and the boots they use electricity with every step. Zato then asks, why do we need electricity? We're going camping. Ollie is like, you will see. We then cut to the Rangers campsite, and then we see Ollie trying to show off his gadgets. His binoculars, his fire wood chopper, a jacket that cools him down. But the Rangers are like, can we just lay off technology for a moment and just keep it simple? And then Ollie shows his auto-rocking hammock. Izzy says this is an overkill because we already surrounded by technology already while we're in the Ranger base or we're in anything other. Like, they're surrounded by technology in the Zords, they're surrounded in the base. They have technology everywhere they go. Izzy just wants to lay back, relax, enjoy nature. But Ollie's like, no, we need to use technology in our everyday life. So, Zato's like, you know what? Let's give Ollie a chance. Let's see what this thing is made of. So he decides to go into the hammock. And it's actually looking pretty good for Zato. Like, he's rocking back and forth. It's going very nice, going very fluid. But then Zato's like, you know what? Let's see how fast this thing can go. He turned into Sarah from Ninja Steel, but a way better one. And he flicked the control, and he made it go super, super, super speed. And it accidentally increases the speed, and he starts going super fast. And it's like I literally chuckled for a bit, because it's like they made the hammock close on Zato's face. If they made it close Zato's face, which was cool. It was like a little, and then Zato, and then the little ropes, they snapped, and when they snapped, they sent Zato flying. And he didn't get hurt, but Zato's like, you know what? Let's take clear of gadgets for a bit. But Ollie's like, okay. Don't come crying to me when you need something. And then we then cut to Void Knight with a giant balloon in the woods and Mucus and a Sporix. The plan is for Void Knight to block out the Rangers' teleportation system and transport their transportation system for their resorts as well. So the plan was for them to knock out any type of teleportation the Rangers have. Void Knight then says for Mucus to release the balloon. It's literally a balloon, I'm not even kidding. Release the balloon on his signal. But Mucus is so stupid that she released it too early, and it got stuck in a tree. Izzy and Zato and Javi then are collecting wood to start a campfire. But then Javi, Zato, and Izzy then hear Mucus and Void Knight. Zato calls Amelia and Ollie to get them to their location. So they're here Mucus, they call Amelia and Ollie to their location, and then when they arrive, the Rangers morph. But there is a funny scene because the Rangers try to roast the Sporks, but Javi's like because Mucus said, go eat some marshmallows or go make some s'mores, and Javi's like, we can't. I ate them all, and Javi gave him like a little slap, but I couldn't tell if it was either to get serious or that he ate them all. So that was a cool, funny scene right there. And then the Rangers morph and a fight activates, and it is a very cool fight. The special effects came in handy, especially for Javi and Izzy. Mucus is able to get the balloon out of the tree, and Void Knight then leaves the Rangers. The Rangers unmorph, but the balloon then activates, and then so when the Rangers try to communicate with Solon or try to teleport out, it doesn't work. So the Rangers like, oh snap, we are on our own now. So the Rangers return to their campsite, and they realize that since they can't teleport, Void Knight can destroy the whole city and look for sporks at the same time. Ollie then realizes that he can make a gadget to take out the balloon, but the Rangers don't think it will work. So the Rangers are like, you know what? Let's all just walk to the city. But Ollie's like, I know I can make this work. So Zato's like, okay, we'll walk to the city while Ollie's basically said, you guys walk to the city, I'll work on this gadget. So Zato's like, okay, fine, whatever you say. I doubt it's gonna work though. We then Ollie makes his device. Then a funny scene happens. But then with the boss from Buzz Blast, Void Knight and his Spork squad are finding Sporks in the city, and while the Buzz Blast boss sees Void Knight, the Rangers can't get there because the Ranger hotline is down because they can't receive any calls. And they can receive calls, but So Long can't contact them. The Rangers then see like a little entrance type exit thing, and they all race to it, but then they find out they've been walking in a big circle this entire time as they went back to the campsite. They then see Ollie come out the tent and see him attempt to take out the balloon, but he misses. Ollie then realizes it needs more work. This gives the Rangers a new type of realization that, oh, we can, if we just gave we should have just put faith in Ollie. The Rangers then realized they should have gave they should have gave Ollie, instead of bringing him down, give him some confidence. So the Rangers are like, you know what, let's all help Ollie make this machine so we can all get out of here. So Ollie's like, okay, I'm gonna assign each job to you. Amelia go find the arrow. Javi and Izzy use the firewood chopper thingy to cut down some wood. Zato and me will help make the arrow like the bow type of shape. And then there's a funny scene with Izzy and Javi about Thanksgiving, how that would be perfect for cutting the turkey, and I would say the same thing. But with time, the arrow and bow is made, and the arrow, they decide to fire it. The arrow hits the balloon, and the Rangers get their communications back. They teleport to the city, and Zato tries to roast the Sporks with the classic "Why did the chicken cross the road?" But it didn't work because the Sporks actually answered the question correctly, and Zato's like, "Oh, dang, I don't know what, that just went dead," and I was like, "Oh my god!" But the Rangers then morph into battle activates, but the Sporks then grows big. So Zato, Amelia, and Ollie, they head in their Megazord to fight the Sporks, while Void Knight fights Javi and Izzy. Void Knight basically is like, oh, you defeated me, and then he's like, psych, I lied, and he teleported out of there with all the Sporks. Javi and Izzy then summon their Zords, and the Rangers are able to take out the Sporks. Void Knight then says he has a surprise attack coming in his base, making me speculate that it might have something to do with the Golden Ranger. Then a funny scene and a heart-to-heart scene to end the episode. So it's a very good episode. I would rate it a classic 7 out of 10 episode or 8 out of 10 classic episode. I liked it very much. It was a new concept. I liked it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Next will be episode 10 review.